First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Michael Wacha will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in St. Louis. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. This is the perfect guy, right spot. Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Pham patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fastball just misses.
1-1.
1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Line to the right side. Fowler back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. The relay thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 13.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pham moves over, and that's the third out. Brewers strand a couple. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Henderson Alvarez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And it's fouled away. One-two pitch coming to Fowler, and struck him out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. And who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Digging in, Greg Garcia. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one. Executing a pitch, and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. If you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Don't want to forget about it. Garcia leads off first with 1 away. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole
No balls,
here.
2 strikes.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Cards leave 1. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit to first. Carpenter is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. His career line against Waka. He's gone 2 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat. To short. DeYoung's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 8, shortstop, Andy Ibanez.
So striding forward now, Andy Ibanez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at the big curveball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Softly hit ball down the line to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do. Hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of him except the pitcher.
In now, Henderson Alvarez. She'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And Jerko will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Matt Carpenter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Carpenter carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-0 is laid off for ball
out.
2. Two balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it. because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging his pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Popped him up. Moustakas has a play. 2 down.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Jed Jerko.
At the plate, Jed Jerko, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball that finds the outside corner. Two out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Alvarez has his sign. Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Lorenzo Cain.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Now the 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pham is right there, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
First baseman number 8, Ryan Braun.
So striding in, Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fastball is in there.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate, It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Career against Alvarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Braun onto the grass. 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central. 2 teams sit in relation to one another. In now, Michael Wacha. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1. After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. Swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Classic slider down and away from the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came.
Digging in now, Greg Garcia. For the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back easily. He's set, and the pitch comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Fowler. The runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag.
Hey,
runner back standing. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 and 2's the count.
And a waste pitch there, 1 and 2. Now a flare out toward right center. Moustakas ranging into shallow right. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Alvarez sets, coming at him with the 0-1. Fouled away. Throw over to first. Back in standing. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Yelich. Gone! Blast is straight away left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. 4th home run for him on the season, and with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Here's Matt Carpenter. We'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Brewers nothing. Striding into the box, Travis Shaw as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back, no double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Pham on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here.
0 balls, 1 strike.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. One and one they count to Wellington Castillo.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Marcell Ozuna, and Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Way in front of that fastball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ozuna on at first, nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. There's one. On to first, a double play.
the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
1-0.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2 balls and a strike to Molina. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Next for Milwaukee, Andy Ibanez. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Jerko has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Henderson Alvarez.
Eric Thames will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The average to start play at 315. 13 home runs, 26 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Brewers are challenging the previous.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. In now is Lorenzo Cain. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Left side. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail here 4-0. Number 28 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 28.
stepping in, Milwaukee, looking to put the ball in
Leading
play
off for the
here.
Cardinals.
Went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Milwaukee.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Push to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started. Here's Dexter Fowler now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Fowler behind the ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Greg Garcia. Pulled toward right center field. Galvis giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 4-0. In is Christian Yelich, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he takes a bold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Yelich stands at second with no outs. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's
strike.
making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-1 home. His fastball that misses.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Runner at second here with one man out. Called to strike, and it's full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Fowler at the track. The wall. Gone! It's a 2-run homer for Travis Shaw, number 28 on the season, and the Brewers have cut it to a 4-2 score now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis.
Galvis.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. It's a changeup offered at and missed. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Galvis is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Pham ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Brewers 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tommy Pham lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 the count. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Paul DeYoung will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. The windup and the 0-1. pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
For the Cardinals, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Striding in once again, Wellington Castillo. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Now batting, shortstop, Andy.
Riding in, Andy Ibanez, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Keon Broxton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. 8 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Hit hard on the ground at first, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Greg Holland comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Lorenzo Cain will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
On the ground is short. Could this be 2? One there. On to Carpenter, not in time, and they'll get just the 1.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Down and away, ball 1. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Corey Knebel gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Corey Knebel.
Now in the box, Marcell Ozuna. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel, just a 1 for 9.
Marcell Ozuna.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. So digging in now, Jed Jerk for him to this point.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord, hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes. high in the air out to center field. Kane is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 4, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 the count to Molina. Fastball right down the middle for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1-2-3 go the Cardinals as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brett Cecil will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jared Saltalamacchia is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Here's Ryan Braun now. Past history with Brett Cecil, pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. High and deep to right center. Fowler on the run. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. Braun leads off second with nobody out. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Freddie Galvis. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Galvis behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. Popped him up. Jerko is there. And the inning is over. The Brewers strand 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Now at the plate, Jared
For the
Saltalamacchia.
Cardinals.
And he's getting his first plate
Catcher.
appearance here in the 8th after
Jared
entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball
Just
outside.
missed with a breaking ball.
Ball.
Fastball that just misses inside. The 2-0 is taken, strike one.
D-Rod.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout?
The batter.
He fell behind
Right
2-0 to
fielder.
start the at-bat.
Dexter
That's a pretty bad
Fowler.
place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on
D-Rod.
getting ahead on the next guy.
0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Swing
No balls,
and miss,
two
and he's in the
strikes.
hole 0-2 now.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Ibanez. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Greg Garcia.
Settling in now, Greg Garcia. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Moustakas has it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Your
Santu
attention,
Ivalala comes on from the
Now
pen,
pitching for the
hoping to
Cardinals.
finish this one off here in the top of the
64.
ninth.
There.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
D-Rod.
Ball and a strike. Line towards center field. Pham is right there, 1 down.
Now batting,
Leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th, and you take a look at lead
Ibanez.
saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Stepping up to the plate, Andy Ibanez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
So 1-1 home. Fastball down below the knees. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Popped him up. Carpenter moving to his left. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 3, Corey Canable.
Nelson Cruz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Nelson Cruz.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. He'll check in here with an average of 325. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. 43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Clear, the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. The Brewers down to their final strike. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight. More.
In is Christian Yelich. Liner toward right center. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. And the tying run is going to score here in the 9th, and we are right back to where we started.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the ninth, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the ninth looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
In now, Ryan Braun. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gone! And with 2 out in the ninth, they have taken the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now 6-4. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Dominic Leone takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw.
D-Rod.
He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. And right into the shift. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the ninth, as a huge ninth-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. Milwaukee leads it 6-4. Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Standing in, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Kane is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Shaw is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
First baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in, Matt Carpenter. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Swing and a high pop-up. Castillo waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
6-4 the outcome today. The Milwaukee Brewers put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Corey Knebel wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Josh Hader wraps it up for the save, his 17th on the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.